All right, so there is one of my 650 lights. And there is another 650 light. Back to the other one. 650. 650. This one is in Arri from B&H. This guy is in As Arri from Hong Kong. Yeah. Very nice workmanship. Looks great. But as I go over to this one, also looks great and pretty decent workmanship. It's not, I mean, there's little things here and there you can tell are different, but I mean, honestly, how nice of a piece of equipment do you really need here? Knob's a little bit different. You look at that one, it's a little bit bigger. This guy over here, a little bit different, but they both do the same thing in moving the lamp in and out inside the housing. So that's the back of these guys. Cords are a little bit different. You see that cord popping out there on the Arri, very thick, very strong. Also somewhat longer than the Chinese knockoff, but you know, it's a cord. How much more longer? I mean, you can look down here. The Arri has got a little bit of coiled up. I think it's about 10 feet or something like that. The As Arri is not nearly as long, just probably about 6 feet or so. So this is the As Arri switch right here. You know, still fairly decent. Not too. It's plastic. It's not weatherproof or anything like that, but does the job. Turns the darn thing on and off. If I look over here at the Arri one, it's a little bit more strongly made. It's got this little rubber thing on top of it, which is pretty nice. So I think it might, you know, be a little weather resistant, but does the same thing. Turns the light on and off. If we go over here to the yoke of it, yokes are pretty much the same. This is the Arri 650 here. You know, it's going to hold the light. The one difference is this where it connects down here at the knob, or at the to the base of the lamp. The Arri has the knob on the one side, but not on the other side, whereas the Chinese cheap knockoff actually has a screw hole on either side. Both are metal. The other one, you know, the Arri's silver. This guy's black, but they're there to hold the guy on, and they ain't moving anywhere. So, and I'm not going to worry about it. How much stress are you actually putting on these guys? So, both metal, both do the job, holding the light where it is. The yoke on, I mean, again, the Arri is a little bit stronger metal, it seems like, than the As Arri, but I'm not beating anybody over the head with these guys. So, looks pretty good. Now, as I open up the housing on this is the Arri here. If I open up the housing, you see those the black metal inside that allows venting but not light spill. Guess what? Same thing over on this guy. You know, a little bit different construction materials, but it's the same thing. Now, this is the Arri 650. If you look inside in the guts there, very well made. Not any issues that I can tell. The one interesting thing is that actually when I got this out of direct from B&H there, the light bulb didn't fit in. I actually had to take the mount where the light bulb goes in, I had to take that out, readjust it, and insert it back in to get the light bulb to fit. So something that I was not expecting at all, thought it would be just fine coming out of the box, and it had an issue. So that was for this guy. Now if I come over to the housing inside of the As Arri 650, little bit different construction in there. If I get in here and actually move this guy, moves forward, moves back, it's moving a light bulb around. What do I need it to do? So if I come back over here to if I look at the Arri 650, again, a little bit different components, but it's just there to house the lighting. As mentioned, that this guy in and out. Here's the front of the As Arri 650. Front of the Arri 650. And again, a little bit different stuff here and there. A little bit different. This guy has the mesh in front of it is a little bit different. But the glass, from what I can tell, the glass is the exact same. Or at least it looks exactly the same. Now, there's probably someone that's going to tell me, nope, those are totally different glasses and this is why, but I can't tell any difference. So here's the deal. This is the most important thing. Let's see if these lights actually work. So here is the Arri 650 turning on. There it turns on, and that's the light it hits. That's about a wall of about 20 feet away. Okay? Now you're like, okay, it looks pretty nice. Thing works. It doesn't explode on me or anything like that. Again, that is the Arri 650. You can tell that. See the side panel? There's no printing on it. Okay. Now here, over to my left, again, is the Arri 650. We're going to try it out and say, okay, how much light output does this guy give me? So I had to reach down and pick it up. So again, Arri 650 over there, Arri 650 over there, Arri 650 right there. I'm going to focus back on the wall. Here's the light output difference right out of the box. It's kind of ridiculous. Both of these lights are from the same power outlet here. They should, I mean, I don't know what the deal is here, but that to that is like 5 times as much. It's like this guy's not even on over here, and this guy is. So I'm wondering, is it the bulb maybe? So here's the culprit right there. That's the bulb that came with it. It's the wrong volts. So when I was turning this thing on earlier, night and day difference, duh. So luckily it came with another bulb, 120 volt bulb. So I stuck that in. And now we're gonna see what is the difference between the two things. Here we go again, Arri 650. It's the wall, and that's the quality over that. All right, so now we're gonna compare the two. I don't know, I think like the Arri 650 is actually just a slight hair brighter. Again, I don't know if that's just the focusing element on this guy. Let's open it all the way up. Let's open this guy all the way up. Okay, at this point, I mean, honestly, I can't tell. Can you guys tell? I mean, there's some bright spots in the center, but that's because I got lights hitting it from I got two lights hitting it at the same time. You know, it could be the glass too. I mean, maybe the glass is slightly different over here on these guys, but I really can't tell too much. I mean, is it worth an extra $200 for this guy? There's the spot on that guy, pretty nice and bright. And then here's the spot on that guy. It's pretty nice and bright, so I'm gonna go back spot, spot. Yeah, I'll say the Arri's slightly hotter in the center there, right? If we look at that one there, and look at that one there. This is with the two lights wide open on this, pointed at the tree, and I'm just these, you know, what I love is I've got nice light going on here. So what I wanted to do is just do a comparison, and we're going to do this side by side in post, but I figured the best way is to stick this thing on a tripod and see what we get. So this is with both the lights on. You tell me which one is which. So that's one light, and then we're going to turn that off and put on a different light. So we'll swap back and forth a couple of times and see if you can tell the difference. So that again is one of the lights. We're going to switch back to the first one. That's light number 1. And then back again to light number 2.